Good morning. Happy Wednesday. And wait till everyone comes on here. Anyone comes on here. Hi, Rosemary. Hi, Lois. Hi, Lily. How is everyone this morning? Hi. Great Bones Vintage. Hi, Sherry. How's everyone doing? Whoops, my iPad keeps turning off. I was trying to get organized here and ended up getting distracted with making a blog post and was almost not ready here for this. So how's everyone doing? Good morning. Morning to North Texas. Hi, Irma. Hi, Sherry. So today I'm going to follow in hi Laura, the plan of what I've been doing. Good morning, Allie. What I've been doing recently, and I am going to, here, let me show you, paint these avocados. Preparing for the start of fasting. How are you all? I am good. All right, so I've been having fun with the kind of random fun backgrounds, and I did a photo shoot of more avocados. I painted some yesterday and had so much fun with them. And last week I went to Vasari Art. It's a paint store in Easton, Pennsylvania. So much fun. And so I'm going to use all Vasari paints today too. More pink. No pink today. Next time I'll do pink. I've been having fun with these like greens lately. Ellen's visiting Panama City, going over to check out Plenty or paint out. Oh my gosh, that sounds like fun. So let me get started here. Yeah, I woke up super early this morning and I feel like I've already had a full day. Isn't that crazy? Yum, avocados. So I think I'm going to kind of do my spontaneous background and see how it turns out. I'm always kind of pushing the envelope and taking risks. I'm just maybe going to do half and half. I'll do Indian yellow and then another Prussian blue maybe as my other color and see how it turns out. So bear with me. You never know how these things will turn out in the end, but that's half the fun. Oops. It's kind of walking around a little bit here. Gotta wait for your pay. Anyone have the problem where you want to buy a buckload of art supplies, but you have to wait for pay? Yep, always. I'm a little addicted to buying art supplies. Always a highlight. Good morning, Sarah. I ate an avocado this morning. Oh, how fun. I think this is the color I want. It seems so bright, but that's all right. Let's do it anyway. Seems dark. I mean, not bright. Kind of blend that of green. And then I'll do more blue. Work for my art, my supplies. Yeah, I think I do too. Yes, I'm always buying new art supplies. Can never have too many, can you? And I like all the things, not even just oil paint supplies, but every kind of art supply. That's fun, right? Okay. I'm going to close up my medium because I won't need that anymore. Marianne here, I like to try avocados as well. Oh, good. Yes, I went and got these last week at Roots, which is a little market that we have here on Tuesdays, and did a little photo shoot. I don't know when I did it, last week one day. I've been having fun doing these veggie. Are avocados a fruit or a veggie? I'm actually not even sure. So I'm just going to map out where things are to give me confidence of where I'm placing them. I'm hoping some of these colors show through. I like this one's overlapping the other one. That gives it a nice shadow to work with there. And avocados are fun because you have the ones with the pits and then you have the ones that are recessed too. It's a fun challenge to get them to look like that. All right. Oh, let me see. What'd you say? Did you make a big batch of guacamole afterwards? Wouldn't that have been a good idea? I think they're still sitting in my fridge. I been trying to watch what I eat, so I didn't make any guacamole. I think it's a fruit alley. Yeah, I think it is too. Allie, we missed you on the Vasari trip. We're going to have to definitely do that again. It was so much fun. We had a great time, learned so much, and I used my art supply budget. I want every day to include avocados on the menu. Yes, avocados are so good for you and so yummy. I love them. Hold on a minute. I have a little bit of paper on my pigment stick that I have to peel off. It was sticking up. Guacamole is mostly avocados, which is mostly healthy fat. Yes, it's definitely healthy. I was so looking for, I hope, yes, they'll definitely be buy out. Ellen, just about. I think I almost bought out the whole store. I wanted everything. There was a whole table filled with all their paints, and the lady who owns it, Gail, she demoed any colors we wanted to see, which was really fun. And I kept saying, all I want is that, and I pointed at the whole table. I want them all. But I did buy a lot of new colors that I've never had before. Yeah, this is a fun part of my process, is I just use these pigment sticks to kind of put in a loose idea of where I'm going. And then I always hope that they show through when I'm finished. Sometimes they do, and sometimes I cover things up that I don't mean to, but really doesn't matter. Oh, I still need the green, of course. Yes, Anita came. There were 7 of us, I think, that went. So we'll definitely do that again. And now I know why I love Vasari paints so much. I mean, they truly hand make every bit of their paints right there at the place. They squeeze the paint into the little tubes. They put the labels on themselves. They do the whole process. That's pretty fun. I'll do a little bit of this light color too, because I have it here. I'll do it in here. Maybe it's the bottom of my... Okay, that's a fun start. Let's mix colors. Okay, so I just need really my browns, and for the pits, I need my greens and my dark kind of outside areas, and then my shadow and my background. So really greens, browns, and neutrals for shadows and background. So there's some of my new paints that I got. And this is a trick we learned. You know how sometimes your oil paint can separate and it gets oil at the top when you squeeze it out? It says I learned from Gail that you can put your tube upside down like that, and the oil will disperse up the tube, so that then your paint will come out with the oil all like that. Will you paint wet on wet over the... Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to mix my colors and then put wet paint right on top. So these are a few of the new colors I got. So I'm going to play around with, this is Terra Verde Brentonico. I didn't even ask how to say that. Prussian blue was one of the colors that I put on there, which is similar a little bit to manganese blue hue. And then I also have here, I'm going to play around with using the this phthalo green, which is really vibrant. So we'll see how this goes. I'm going to move these out of the way because I have them all out here already. So I wouldn't waste time doing that. Now I lost my palette knife. Oh. Fortunately, I just had that workshop, so I had to buy more palette knives, so I have plenty of them when I lose one. It's just good to have a lot. Good morning, Dawn. All right. I've already finished my coffee long ago. I'm having tea now. All right. So let's start with greens. I'll start with this crazy vivid phthalo green. See how transparent and crazy bright that color is. So I need to soften that. I'm going to put a little bit of brown in there. Kind of tone it down. And I'm going to put out a little yellow ochre here. So Venus Heaven, so that's Vasari's yellow ochre to neutralize that color a little bit. Brought that right down. Made it not so crazy. Do a little more, and I have a little bit of their sulfur yellow. Let's see how that looks. Viridian. It's I'm using phthalo green. Oh yeah, phthalo green. It's similar to Viridian. I mean, I don't know. I say that as if I really know. I don't know. I learned at Vasari that there's an awful lot about paint that I don't know about, which is always good. I can lighten that a little bit. Oh my God. I have no idea. If the paints were less expensive in person. I don't know. They actually were having blues and whites on sale. So that's what I bought a lot of, and that's what she demoed a lot of. So in that way, yes, and there were a lot of options in the blue and white category. Is this paint edible? It looks like it is, doesn't it? You should make food that looks like paint, right? It's so pretty. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend eating it. That's good. I'll maybe put a little bit more of this in here. And they're so creamy. You can see how creamy the colors are. Wonderful. Yes, this is oil paint. I know the colors are so gorgeous. I just wanted to sit there and do a painting with all of their colors while I was there. It looked like they were having a sale online. Yes, they always do usually have a sale on one color or another. So they started their business. It is still in Chelsea, in New York. And during COVID, they were worried they weren't going to be able to open up again. So they packed up. Let me get the color I'm using to lighten right now instead of white is this brilliant yellow light. So they opened a showroom in Easton, Pennsylvania, and it's really beautiful space. There was a great little restaurant right around the corner that we went out to lunch, and she demoed everything, and then we went back and shopped after lunch. I think I'm going to pull all of that in there. That looks a little too cool. I want to warm that up. So I think I'm going to add some Indian yellow into it. Vasari, V-A-S-A-R-I. It's the company. Wait, and I need a little more. You know what, I have this. I bought some browns, too, that I don't usually have. Burnt sienna. I do use burnt sienna sometimes, but I'm going to put that. I think that's what I'm needing. That it needs to be redder, like that color right there. So let me that out here, and I don't usually go from light to dark, but now what I need, what did I have out there? Raw, oh, burnt sienna. I'm looking for, now I have this raw umber. This is a Michael Harding color, but I need a little dark brown. Just for the underneath of, maybe I'll put a little blue in there. Yeah, that's what I needed. That darkened that nicely. That's good. Oops, still not getting it quite mixed. Okay, that's good. I'm going to clean. I keep cleaning my palette knife off before I dip it in another color. So this is nice, but I want to make it a little brighter. So maybe I'll put the burnt sienna in it. Just a little bit of permanent rose and lighten it with this. Needs to be kind of a richer, brighter color. Maybe a little too pink, but I sort of like that. All right, let me put a little Indian yellow in there. That's nice. My cat's very excited about these colors. Knocked me out for a sec. That's so funny. I love it. Allie's cat always watches me paint. Does your cat watch you paint too in person? All right, that's fun. I like these colors. I think I might be good. Now I need to do a shadow color. Oh, you know what? I need some neutral color. I need to gray this down a little bit. So I'm going to take some of this green and put a little kind of a grayish color in there and do that again. How much average is a tube of these delish colors? Oh my gosh. Well, that's not a easy question. I think they range in price from $11 to like $60. Oh, I don't know. It's all about the pigment that's in the paints. So if a pigment that goes into the paint, and they're very pure, I guess. Like they use very good quality pigments. So, you know, some of the colors, like the Viridian's super expensive, but that's because that's how much, you know, it costs to buy the pigment to make it. I think I'm going to do this blue. And then I'm going to put a little bit of this green that I bought, which is a nice, helps shift to a shadow color, this Terra Verte. I'm just trying to make kind of a dark, may I put a little gray in there too. Ooh, oh my gosh, isn't that pretty? Well, just because I love it, I think I'm going to keep that color. Although I need it to go darker. That's really pretty. Yes, their paints are so creamy. But what did I have? I had, just put a touch of black in there. Ooh, is that too dark? I think that might be too dark. Oh, that's better. So I want a nice shadow color, and then I need kind of a light color for my background. Do you have a grouping of 6 to 10 that would be most useful to get started? Oh, yes, I do. I mean, the paints that I use when I teach aren't as expensive as these Vasari paints. I mean, these are super high quality. If you want to get these, I can suggest colors for you. But if you would like my list of what I use when I'm teaching, the colors I use when I'm teaching, the paints, just send me an email and I'll send it to you. Okay. That's good. Maybe a little bit more. I feel like I don't have enough of that light color, although I don't need much. I needed a lot yesterday because it was 3 avocados down the center. Now it's mostly avocado and very little background. But there, that's a really, really pretty palette. I even love that. That's not necessarily in here, but I would like to keep it in here. Sometimes when I mix a color and it isn't in it, I always take it that it's meant to be in there. Pull this back just a little bit. Everybody see, is it above the comments? Okay, I think that's good. Hopefully I won't bump you. So I usually start with my darks. I'll look for where. Okay. This goes, so I'm still kind of looking where each avocado is. My layout. It's very dark in there. I could use my kind of dark shadow color in here. All right. This has a lot of shadow right here. That avocado is casting on the other one that's underneath. Hear the birds outside. I don't know if they're coming because they think it's springtime. I hope they're right. So what's everybody having this morning, coffee or tea? Did I already ask that question? I'm already on to my tea. Shadow here. I love hearing the birds too. It means spring is coming. Hazelnut coffee. You're always having something different, Ellen. Nancy, they are loud today. They're loud in your neighborhood too. Nancy lives near me. They have a lot to say. McCafe coffee. Is that McDonald's coffee? It sounds so fancy. All right, let me think about what I'm doing. Black coffee, Anita, that's good. I'm having my throat coat tea. Coffee with butter pecan syrup. But now I want avocado toast. Well, that's good for you, so that's all right. Right? Avocado toast is a good choice. I love getting that at a place called Ostera's in Cape May. They have amazing avocado toast. Probably my favorite I've ever had. They put something on it that's just so yummy. Like a honey, some kind of honey, I think. Trying to see if there's any other. I think I need to go put some of my lighter lights in there too. This is fun. It's like carving out the painting. That's how I think about it. And I try to trust the process and kind of let it happen a little bit organically so that I'm not feeling like I'm leading what's happening. I'm just kind of listening to what needs to come next, which is really a hard process. Listening, the listening part is hard. And to like look at it and think, okay, well, what do I do next? What do I do next? I find that it's more trusting my intuition than anything else. Where's everybody tuning in from? Did you get paint on the iPad? How do you... Oh, gosh, yes. I have paint all over my iPad. I don't clean it. I wipe it off so that I don't get it on myself so much. But I only really use my iPad for painting reference, so I don't worry about it. Sylvina's in Connecticut. I'm in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Central California, where there's so much rain. Oh my gosh, I saw some videos of that. That's scary, how much rain California is getting. And snow. Is it still raining there, or is it getting better? This would make a great phone cover. Oh, Anita, I was thinking about doing new phone covers. That was actually on my list this morning of things to work on. So that could happen. An apron, yes. Wouldn't it be a fun apron? Phone cover could be coming. Or a wallpaper anyway, but definitely a phone cover too. Watching from Queens, Alley's in Queens. Simply Artful Cottages in Frisco, Texas. Rockford, Illinois. Pakistan. Dreamy Maria Art is from Pakistan, Tennessee. Real bad rain. That's terrible. Ankara, Turkey. Oh, I have a friend from college that lives in Turkey. Yeah, I love the painting at this stage too. Some rain today, but the real problem is all the snow melting, so the valley's flooding. Oh, yes, I didn't even think about that. Philippines. Oh, my son's going there. I think this weekend he's going to visit the Philippines. My Alex's girlfriend Danica's mom is from the Philippines, and they're going there on a trip. Yes, it'll be fun. I wanted to go on the next Philippines trip, but I'll have to go the next time. I would love to go there. It looks beautiful. Trying to get brush strokes in there for the background, but I don't want to get too precious with it. I'm always trying to keep it loose. Sometimes I stop painting at this stage. It looks so often. Yes, I love this stage too. I always say when I have enough confidence, I'll call it finished at this stage, but I'm not there yet with my confidence. Get more and more loose. Beautiful. What kind of brush? Oh, this is a Trekell Spectrum 3000 Bright, size 20. I have a few favorite brushes, and this is definitely one of them. It's very kind of soft. It moves very nicely. It's not too stiff. It's just right. How do you decide what original color? Oh, I just play around with the colors in the base. I try to switch it up. I used to sometimes I put a solid color in the background. Sometimes I color it based on my reference image. I'm just always playing around. It keeps things interesting. That's much brighter looking. Okay. For my like little shadow areas. Okay, 32. I'm good on time. I'm gonna have a sip of my tea. I can start working on the avocado itself a little bit. Right. So the avocados go from like a darker green on the outside to a lighter green on the inside. But I also want to keep some of that pigment stick showing. So I'm just going to take my time. I want to do very intentional brush strokes. Good morning, Mary. I'm going to send you the password when I'm finished here. I don't want to send it too early in the morning. Little green up here. It's a super, super fun subject, isn't it? This is awfully bright, this color that I mixed, but I don't dislike it. All right, it's getting there. Hi, Carol, how are you? Hi, Christina. Oh, it works. All right, now I can go to the brighter green. I can go really light in there. I don't even really need to worry about covering up all that background color either. If some of it stays visible, that's okay. Sorry, I'm not talking too much. It's taken more thought than I thought it would. Kim uses wet colors underneath, either as translucent or laying down new paint on top. If you ask again, what was the question? Yeah, that's exactly what I do. Thank you, Allie. I do transparent colors underneath and then use paint right out of the tube on top. This needs to go a little darker. I love those pops of blue. Let me do a little bit of this. Bring that up. How to not get disturbed by the wet colors on canvas mixing. Just applied. How to not get disturbed by the wet colors on canvas mixing with the ones on top. Nope. Opposite of being disturbed. I love when they mix like that. And I love that it's spontaneous and that I don't necessarily have much control over it. It's all part of the fun. Yeah, I love how spontaneous it feels to do it this way. Yeah, I love just how simple that is. I think I need this to be a little darker up there. Okay. I know, wouldn't it be fun? I have a big canvas ready behind me. I don't know if it needs to be lemons, because I'm loving that too, or if it needs to be avocados. It's not like it's a limited thing, right? I can paint all of them, but I don't know what's next. Oh, that looks good. Oops, I don't have quite enough of my really lightest green here. I need to mix a little bit more of a light green. The lemons, yeah, the lemons were so much fun. Oops, I'm just mixing up a little bit more here. My palette, clean my knife off. This shadow area, I need to blend this just a little bit. And there's shadow right there too. I just painted a large fox and really loved it. Oh no, Allie, it fell in the canvas, tore. Ugh, means you got to do it again. Maybe you're going to learn more from doing it the second time. That often happens. You feel discouraged, like, oh, why did that happen? But a lot of times it's just so that you learn more, right? Start right in. I'm loving the unexpected pops of color. Yes, me too. Don't want to lose them. Hi, Diane. Now, the further along I get in the painting, the more I have to be careful with where I'm putting my brush strokes. Kind of spontaneous and loose in the beginning, and then as I get further along, I feel like I have to be more thoughtful. Can you do some oyster shells? Huh, that would be fun, wouldn't it? I think I do have a photo that I took of oyster shells. I'll have to look for it because they are gorgeous. Maybe you could cut the canvas and make a collage art piece. That's a fun idea, Ellen. Amazon has a tear kit. I never used it, but maybe it would help. That's a good idea. If you tear your painting to... I know Stephen had that happen one time. One of his paintings got ripped and he repaired it. And it really looked great. Not an easy process, but he put more of that canvas on the back. Made a patch. And you can't tell from the front at all. And it's kind of fun. It's part of the history on the back of it, right? I didn't do this at all. Yeah, that could easily happen to me too. I'm very accident prone. Yeah, if anything crazy can happen, I'll do it because I'm really bad at being careful. Still feel like that inner shadow there is not quite dark enough. And I don't want to go too far with it, but I think that's good. Dreamy Maria said maybe you could use some embroidery and camouflage the colors of thread, mixed media art. Mm-hmm. That'd be hard sewing through canvas, wouldn't it? Although people do it. All right, I need some more lighter lights, and I'm getting close to being finished. This needs to go a little later here. It looks like it's behind. Happened right on the eye. Oh, that might be a perfect place to camouflage it. We've got nothing to lose to not try to fix it, because then you'll kind of learn that process too. In case it ever happens again. What do you think? Is there anywhere I'm missing? Anything I need to do differently? Small cup design, she said. I love it. So fun. Definitely a large canvas version needed too. I agree. Easter themes at all? Well, I could. I don't know. What should I paint? I have to think of something fun for Easter. I've painted chocolate bunnies before. Yeah, I guess it's time to start looking for things for the Easter basket. It's coming quick. You made them look smooth and creamy, even with the brush strokes showing. Oh, good. Yay. All right. Do you see anything that I'm missing that I need to adjust or fix? Because I'm always at this point where if I do too much, I'll take it too far and then I'll be unhappy. Looking around, I don't see anything else I need to do. I like that I have my crazy pops of color happening. Maybe just this little bit of little pop of that light background color needs to pop a little bit more. Okay, now I'm just fussing with it. That's when I always say to be finished. When I'm fussing and I'm not making improvements, then I need to stop and sign it. Well, that was fun. Definitely need to go big with this. Have you ever tried to paint a group of different colored peeps lying down? Similar. Oh, I could try that, Ellen. It sure does sound fun. I don't like to eat peeps, so I'd have to buy them. But of course, I didn't eat these avocados either. So there, whoops, close up my painting, my reference, and then some of my colors. So it's kind of a different palette for me, but I love it. It's so fun. So I hope you enjoyed this. I will put this link to this on my website, on my blog page. I will upload it to the field trip video. I'm going to do that today, and I'm going to have a newsletter. I'm going to probably send it in the morning. So if anybody's not on my newsletter list and you'd like to be, just send me a message and I can add you. But I'm going to work on that's on my goal list for today. So thanks for coming. I used to make Rice Krispie treats with peeps. Oh gosh, makes me want them. So thanks for coming. I hope you guys, oh yeah, I was working on that last weekend. I'm not sure, I might be finished with it. I haven't decided entirely. I have to live with it for a little bit. But thanks for coming. I'll see you again next Wednesday and have a wonderful day. Bye everyone.